Welcome to My Autistic Life. I am Autumn, and thank you for joining me. Today, I'd like to talk about autism and high sensitivity, otherwise known as HSP. So let's get right into it. Have you ever felt like the world is too much, too loud, too bright, too overwhelming? Maybe you notice the smallest details that others miss, feel emotions deeply, or struggle with routine change. If this sounds familiar, you may be autistic, a highly sensitive person, HSP, or both. Society often tells us that being too sensitive or different is a flaw. But what if I told you that these traits are not weaknesses? What if they are strengths? Unique ways of experiencing the world that allow for deeper understanding, creativity, and compassion. Today, we're going to explore autism and high sensitivity, how they overlap, how they differ, and most importantly, how you can navigate life with these traits in a way that empowers you. First of all, let's explore autism and what it is. Autism is a neurodevelopmental difference that affects how a person processes information, interacts socially, and experiences their environment. It's not a disease or something to be fixed. It's simply a different way of thinking and being.
So, why are you here to see me today?
Well, doctor, I just haven't been feeling the greatest. I feel pretty run down.
It says here in my chart that you have autism. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
I think I might have a pill for that. It could cure you.
No. Our brains are wired differently from a neurotypical brain. Autistic individuals often experience heightened or diminished sensitivity to sensory input, sounds, textures, lights, etc. Here, try a piece of my French toast. It's so good. Oh, okay. Thank you. We have deep, passionate interests and strong focus on details. Think in structured or pattern-based ways. We often struggle with social norms or reading between the lines in conversations. While challenges like sensory overload and communication difficulties exist, autism also brings incredible strengths, such as innovative thinking, honesty, and deep focus.
I left the milk out and made a horrible mess of the entire kitchen.
That was me. I left the milk out, and then I went and made breakfast, and I left the eggs and the flour, and I left the bread out, and I left the coffee out, and I think I was gonna do the dishes, but I completely forgot. And so it's all my fault that the entire kitchen is a disaster. I apologize. And those are just a few strengths that I named. There are many more. Now, let's explore what a highly sensitive person is, or an HSP. The term highly sensitive person, HSP, was introduced by Dr. Elaine Aron to describe individuals with a heightened ability to process sensory and emotional information. HSPs often feel emotions deeply and pick up on others' moods more easily. They become overstimulated by noise, crowds, or chaotic environments. Oh my word, I'm internally dying on the inside, and it's about to show on the outside. I gotta go. I'll meet you in the car. Bye. HSPs process experiences deeply, leading to strong intuition and empathy. They also require downtime to recover from social or sensory overload. Being an HSP is not a disorder. It's a personality characteristic that about 20% of people have. It allows for rich emotional depth and have strong connection to art, nature, and human experiences. Now, let's dive into the differences between autism and a highly sensitive person. Autism and high sensitivity share some similarities, especially regarding sensory processing and deep emotional responses. However, they are not the same. Let's look at neurological versus trait-based. Autism is a neurotype, meaning it affects brain structure and function from birth. HSP is a trait found in both neurotypical and neurodivergent individuals. Next, we're going to look at the social differences. Autistic individuals often struggle with interpreting social cues, whereas HSPs are usually highly attuned to them. Now, let's dive into cognitive processing. Autistic individuals may have differences in executive function, while HSPs process emotions deeply, but typically do not struggle with cognitive flexibility in the same way. And last, let's look at the sensory sensitivity aspect of it. Both autistic individuals and highly sensitive people experience heightened sensitivity, but autistic individuals are more likely to have extreme sensory reactions, leading to meltdowns or shutdowns. What did you say? While highly sensitive people may simply withdraw or just feel drained.
Oh, I feel so drained.
How can you feel that drained? We were only at their house for an hour.
And after learning all of that, it leads us to this question. Can you be both an autistic and a highly sensitive person? The answer is yes. Some autistic individuals also have high sensitivity. meaning they experience the world with both deep emotional awareness and intense sensory processing. This can make life overwhelming at times, but it also provides strengths like heightened empathy, creativity, and an ability to connect with people and ideas in a profound way. If you relate to both, it's important to recognize how each aspect of your experience affects you so you can find strategies that work for your specific needs. So, how do we manage life as an autistic person, a highly sensitive person, or both? First of all, you need to know your limits. Identify what overstimulates you, whether it's loud noises, emotional intensity, or changes in routine. Recognizing these triggers can help you set boundaries. Second, let's create a sensory-friendly environment. Whether it's using noise-canceling earbuds or headphones, wearing soft clothing, or controlling the lighting in your environment, small changes can make big differences. Third, we can practice self-regulation. Stimming, deep pressure, mindfulness, and taking breaks can help prevent sensory overload and emotional exhaustion. Fourth, set boundaries without guilt. It's okay to step away, say no, or take time for yourself. I'm going to be in the bedroom. Nobody bother me for at least 30 minutes.
Or else.
I'm just kidding. Love you. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish. It's necessary. And last, find your community. Connect with people who understand your experiences, whether online or in person. Finding like-minded individuals can provide validation and support. For me, realizing I was autistic and a highly sensitive person changed everything for me. It helped me understand why I needed more recovery time after socializing, why certain sounds felt unbearable, and why deep emotions weren't a flaw, but a part of who I am. Learning this didn't make life suddenly easy, but it did give me the tools to advocate for myself and build a life that works with my brain instead of against it. If you've ever been told you're too much, too sensitive, or too different, I want you to hear this. You are designed differently. You are not weak. You are wired for a unique purpose. The world needs people who see things differently, who feel deeply, and who notice details others overlook. You don't need to change to fit into the world. The world needs to learn to appreciate minds like ours. So, embrace who you are. Find what helps you thrive, and know that you are valuable exactly as you are. And lastly, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel, and I hope this has helped you on your journey in knowing the difference between autism and an HSP. And I hope to see you on the next video. Take care.